Here's a quote from Seneca. It's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It's because we do not dare that they are difficult. It's so true. So if you've got a problem, maybe ask yourself, what would your hero do? Ask yourself, what would someone who has already solved this problem who had done? So write down your list of problems you may have. And then ask yourself, what would someone who has already solved this problem have done? Remember, because if you ask a question, you'll get the answer. So ask a better question. So look at your problems and go, what would someone do who has already solved this problem? What would they do? And list some different, actions that you can take. Now ask yourself, are you prepared to do what it takes to do this? Are you prepared to do it? Are you prepared to take action and do what it takes, what this person potentially did to solve that problem? Now ask yourself, what prevents you? Is it fear? What if fear was your mind wanting to keep you safe and nothing else? Is fear what's keeping you safe? What prevents you from taking this action? If it's fear, hey, take action anyway. Just try it. See what happens. Your conscious mind has only one job, and that's to keep you safe. It really run by the ego, and the ego just wants to keep you safe and protect you from wild animals and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't want you doing anything that will create any possibility of change, even if it means you're going to be miserable. That's the ego. It just wants things to be normal, unless they become really painful, and then it's got to change. So you're so much more than this little voice of the ego, of your conscious mind. The only way for you to know this is to dare to act, despite its insistence that you don't. So act. Don't listen to your conscious mind, because it's going to have the ego. Don't listen to the ego. Never listen to the ego. The ego is always wanting you to play safe, so it will say, do not act, do not take action. It will give every sort of mental fantasy boogeyman to try and keep you from taking action. So what we covered here was, ask yourself, take a list of your problems and ask yourself, what would someone who has already solved this problem have done? And ask yourself, are you prepared to do what it takes to solve this? To model what they did. And ask yourself, what prevents you? If there's anything preventing you, is it fear? And if it's fear, then tell you what, fear's never going to go away. It's just the work of the conscious mind, the ego. Just feel the fear and do it anyway, and take action, going after what you want. So this is Roger McDonald from ChampionLifeCoachingAustralia.com. Have an awesome day, and thanks for tuning in.